Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Arriagada coming to you live from the Hangar Billiards and Sports Lounge. We're here at 121 SCURFIELD Boulevard, and we're here for the King of the Hill, winner take most. Well, the day has gone through. We've gone to the point of the final match of the day. It is the championship match, and it's going to be a fire one, a race to 11 between Mike Delgado and Johnny Baptiste. Looks like they decided on who's going to be breaking. And we're going to get this match going right away. Rack number one coming up. Clock will start once he breaks. Made a ball off the break. I think it was a solid. It's take what you make here on this one. So you'll have a chance to get going, but you'll have to take the solids. And that 8-ball is like really in a bad spot. You'll have to break that one out. If that 9-ball is sitting near that side pocket, you might get away with going off the 9 to make that 8-ball. But otherwise, this is going to be a very challenging first rack just to find a way to get to that 8-ball. Here's your Fargo rates. 700 for Mike Delgado and a 746 for Johnny Baptiste. Here's the bracket. How we got to where we are now. We are officially into the championship match. Johnny Baptiste versus Mike Delgado. One of them will be crowned the champion. One a 5-time champion. The other one maybe a first-time champion. Here are the rules. It's a race to 11, single elimination, alternate breaks, straight races, take what you make, 2-move random racking system, cue ball fouls only, no splitting, so the championship match must be played, no magic racks, played on 7-foot diamonds, and these are the only players that are getting paid the top two. $1,100 for first and $300 for second. And this winner take most. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Looks like he's decided on what he's going to do here for a pattern. It's going to be tough to get this 8-ball, man. I'm telling you right now. We're at the Hangar Billiards and Sports Lounge. For those of you that are wondering, we're located here at 121 SCURFIELD Boulevard in Winnipeg, Manitoba. And yes, that's located in Canada, in the middle of Canada. Oh, he's stripes. Okay, so that's not that. Was it an open table? Oh yeah, it was, because there's seven sols on the table. So he ended up making a stripe off the break. And that makes this even tougher, because now you got to get the 9 and the 14 ball away from that 8-ball. It's going to be a couple of safety shots applied here. One really good breakout shot, which he almost has the breakout shot here. Kind of risky, though. Looks like he's aiming for the bank side on the 9-ball. If he can make this shot, he might be able to squeeze that 14 ball to the corner. That's what he's looking at right now to see if that's a possibility if he has to play through. Now, he doesn't have to do anything with that 14 ball. As long as he makes the 9-ball, he'll have a shot on the 14 to the top right corner afterwards. So he's just going to overbank it just slightly. Great opportunity there for Mike Delgado from that miss. And he's up to the table quickly. He knows what's going on here. Maybe a little too quickly. We'll see. He's been in this spot before. He's played against Johnny too, so he knows what's up on this table. Makes you question yourself even when you see the path. Looks like he's figured out the way he's going to start here. Definitely makes you question yourself when you get to those really tight spots, you know, where you have to take those tougher shots. And this table is pretty good. And the only thing that Mike has to worry about is the 8-ball, which a couple of options will get him the shape on the 8 ball. And he still addressed the 6 ball and 5 ball, so he's kind of working that area out right away. Looks like the 3 ball will be next, and then the 6, 5, 2, 7, 8. He could just make the 7 ball if he wanted to, but the angle's not very good, so I know he was playing for the shape on the 6 ball. And it looks like he's going to have to settle for the 5 ball in the same pocket. I need to draw back a little bit here. You can even hold shape right there and just deal with the 2 ball and come back off the cushion back for the 7 ball. 7 ball will probably be your best option to find a finish, I think. But 2 ball would work too. It's not that big of a deal, whichever way you go. Shooter's choice. Yeah, looks like he's going to finish with the 7 ball. This made sense because you're like right by there. And I mean, I was imagining an angle sort of similar to this, where you just have to shoot the ball to the pocket, come off the rail gently. You're going to want to get over to the right a bit, though. You don't want to be like on top of the 8 ball. You want to be on the right side of it. That way you can see more of it. Yeah, like that. Perfect. A little bit further might have been even better, but I think he's good here. Gonna hold up. Mike Delgado with the first rack under his belt. Chance to break in rack number 2. Looking for a follow-up. Big match in this one. Rack number 2, Mike Delgado the break. Well, he's gonna put some power into it, but he came up dry, and I don't know. I think even like you just want to make a ball, but maybe you don't want to make a ball. I don't know. Maybe the soft break is the way to go. And I don't think that was a soft break. I think that was just not a good break. It didn't translate the way that it was supposed to. And Johnny's got a nice opportunity here to be able to tie up the match. Takes a little ball, and it's going to try to open up that 2 ball, but he didn't get it open yet. And he's in a bad spot. I really like the 2-move random racking also because it gives a lot of variety for every rack. You have not seen any tables break the same way so far. Every rack's been different for every player, no matter what. That just makes it challenging because now you're relying strictly on your skill at this point. It's all your skill, your experience, your mentality. That's what carries you through in these kind of tough formats. Randy Baggett just coming up short. I was rooting for him. I usually don't have favorites, man, but I like Randy. Mike Delgado, too. You know, he's another player that I appreciate every time he comes around. Same with Johnny. I don't really have favorites because everybody's like my favorite. You know, I love the way each one of these players plays. Trying to create a bit of a mess there, and he's going to accomplish that. Doesn't really give him like a whole lot to work with here. Maybe take the 13 ball if he wanted to, but he's looking towards that top right corner like he's committed. I'm gonna call it just a shot. He was trying to leave it over the pocket so that way it would block the 6 and the 3 ball from going that way. Fortunately for him, that ball went through, and now he's turning the table over. One less problem to worry about, sort of. But Johnny's got a tough table on this one. No easy way to work this one out. The 6 ball doesn't go anywhere. The 3 ball doesn't really go anywhere. You can't really hit it off anything to do like a bank or a kick shot or anything like that. The only option he really has here right now would be a jump safe or a save. I think he's calling the side, so he might be trying to make this 3 ball. Small window if he's got it. Oh no, he's just playing safety. Oh, nice safety. Really nice safety. Tucked him out really good in there. Taking away a lot of the options. That's the problem with high-level pool, man, is that even when they're in trouble, it's actually you, the one that's in trouble. Got him really good on that one. And that's smart too, because like you're forcing him to open up the table for you, and if not, he's giving you a ball in hand, so like you handcuffed him on that one. Mike's not comfortable, it's a stretch shot. Really smooth on this one, Johnny. All cue ball control, man. Speed and everything. Just gotta get a good hit. Oh, he's just gonna miss it. And he missed the other one too, so ball in hand for Johnny. Getting rewarded for the smart play. For sure he didn't hit his ball, or did he? Maybe he just nicked it, but I don't think he did. Yeah, I guess he must have nicked it. I didn't think he hit it. Good on Mike to be able to just nick it. And that's going to be a turnover. I don't think Johnny was expecting him to hit the ball and to leave him like that. Wasn't quite committed to the shot either, I don't think. Might have been more about a lead, but he's left him a decent opportunity here. A couple of different opportunities. He also has him on a safety here if he wants to just roll that cue ball up. Run into that 12, I think it is, in the top right corner. It's a weight shot, though, and he gets a chance to play a weight shot. Not bad. He's left Johnny the cut on the 7 ball to the bottom left corner. And he's got a pretty safe angle from scratching. Plus, is going to give him a nice little boost for the shape. Not that he has much shape available after that, but at the very least, you're trying to get onto the 3 ball, if anything. Or maybe you're trying to play a safety here, too. You can naturally come over to our left side, and I don't know, there's a small chance you're still going to leave the shot to the corner on the 12. I almost feel like maybe I go for the shot. He's looking at it like he can just make this to the bottom right, which that's an option I didn't think he had, but he's over there and he can see it a little bit better than I can, and looks like he can see it. It's got to be a bit of a throw shot with some bottom rights if he's gonna do that shot. Because it looks like it's really tight. Can he four-stroke this to make the cue ball come over for the one? Now it looks like he's aiming for the bottom left corner. Now he's going that way still. Oh, nice shot. Got onto the one ball, which is a key thing there on that shot. He needed to get something to follow up with. He's giving himself a shot on the one and a shot on the three. The shot on the three doesn't quite help him for the shot on the six ball though, so that's what he's got to try to figure out. And I believe he still has the two ball sitting there also. Yeah, he's got a two ball sitting in there. He's got to get onto as well. So he can almost play the shot from the three to get onto that two ball, but he's gonna have to play the one, the three, then the six, and then have a draw shot for the two ball shape, and the two ball might have to be the finish ball. Oh, he tried to play right back for the two ball. It's gonna come up quite short. That was a bit risky there. Didn't read the speed on that one. And he's gonna have to come up with something different. I don't think he can back cut to the side pocket anymore. No, it looks like he's tough. Jump shot might be the only option here. Jump on the three, set up for the six, and then still try to get onto that two ball for the finish. And then you're gonna have to do like a bank shot on the eight ball. I don't think he's got much option other than that. But usually our players are aware of all this stuff, so they're kind of playing out the scenarios. And then as they make the shots, they kind of reset and try to see if they can do something different with it or if they start to follow through with the original plan. And this is definitely going to be a jump shot opportunity. Nails it. Got himself into a tight spot though. I'm not sure what he's going to do here with a six ball now. Two ball's in a worse spot. So making the jump was good, but at the same time, it didn't benefit him at all. It's actually helped his opponent a bit. It's created a bit of a mess here that Johnny may not be able to get out of. Is he thinking of punching this off the eight ball to the bottom right? Looking for cannon shot? Oh man, he almost made it. Nice effort. Yeah, I don't know what he was going to do for that two ball next. Nice effort, man. Really nice effort here. Getting extremely creative in a tight situation. Almost figured it out. Now, had he made that shot, you don't know. Like maybe he ends up getting the shot on the two ball too. That would have been the shot of the day. We were that close to the highlight of the day. It was right there, man. Lucky break for Mike Delgado. So the momentum's on his side right now, but he's not happy with the shape. Definitely didn't get what he wanted. Still has a few options. Not so bad, but doesn't like what he's looking at. Oh, trying to make another one of those shots, and he's going to turn the table over. Johnny's going to have a chance to tie up the match now. little bit of a twist on that one. Looked like for sure Mike was going to get up 2 games and off to a good start, but instead, Johnny finds himself at the table. Chance to tie up the match. We might have to stall for a bank shot on that 8-ball. I don't think that makes any sense to take this to the side and let the cue ball travel. I think you can just make it to the corner and drop back, set up for the bank. But he's going to let the cue ball roll. Looking for the perfect weight on the 8-ball. Oh, what a shot. Found the perfect window for the 8-ball. And that's what I was saying. Like, a lot of the times when you watch these higher level players play, man, like their nice shots are usually positional shots or jump shots or kick shots. And when they make those jumps and kicks, they're usually pretty fancy, you know, high level stuff usually. That was nice. Nice little positional shot from Johnny. Just feathered it perfectly. And the perfect weight. One to one, and this championship match is kind of going the way it's supposed to be going. A battle. Or as they would say, shots fired. One, and we're going to move into rack number 3 now. Johnny with the break next. He's been trying to tame down his break a little bit, but we'll see if he decides to unleash the beast on this one. Smashed it. He's going to make the 3-ball to the side, and he makes a stripe also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so he's made 2 stripes and 1 solid. So that means he has to shoot stripes. He's got no choice. But this break is really good. So it doesn't matter to him on this one. He's going to have a good chance to run this table. He's just got to figure out the pattern, which you kind of want to like start off to the side and then go down and go back up. But he played a nice little finesse shape shot for the 8-ball on the last rack. He could have an opportunity to do the same thing here on this one. And then he can play the table up and then come back down. But if not, he's going to come down and go back up, which that's the right way to play it because it makes it easier to get onto the 8-ball, right? But I don't know, more challenging to get back up and have the proper angle. So hold the pace. Got to get a nice little through shot where you can maybe run in towards that 4-ball. I'll push open the 8-ball into the top left corner after that. Wants to hit it though. Oh, he's not going to hit it. That's the gamble, man. You had the right idea, but that's the gamble. You come up short, then you got to do something different. And the one thing that kind of helps him here is that he's like close to the rail, so he's got that extra incline. But jump shot is not uncalled for. Looking for a jump on the 13-ball. He's going to run into the 4-ball. That's going to be a ball in hand. And so far, Michael DELGADO's getting a lot of good breaks, man. He's got to capitalize on them, though. He's got to capitalize on them. Can he capitalize on this one? I think so. It's a pretty good open table, so I think he should be all right. He's dealing with the toughest area right now, which is the 5 and the 2. Second toughest area, I guess, would be that 7 and 1, where you can get onto 1 or open this situation up a bit better by running into the 1. He's going to draw back. That gives him the 7 and the shape on the 1. He's got a good table. No real threats here. You're going to want to take that 7 or 1 ball here. Like, one of the two has to go. And now it looks like the other one's going to go too. I don't know, man. Maybe play the 4 ball with a draw. I think that might be better. Oh, wait, the 4 ball's... Yeah, the 4 ball's right above here. But he's like okay on the 1 ball. I can definitely get a shot on the 6 ball, but then you have to draw back, so I don't know. And if you don't get the right angle on the 6 ball, it could create a problem for you. So right now you got a good angle on the 4. It just makes sense to draw off the 4. Set up something similar here for the 1 ball. Yeah, that's a good shot. And him drawing off the rail with the extra spin is going to give him an even better angle on this 1 ball. He can even play this cue ball on top of the 6 to make it to the side pocket instead. But I think he's going to settle for the corner. No, he's going to go for the side. And that's a safer choice, you know, easier shot, nice follow through shape or the 8 ball. And that's why I kind of thought he would go that way. Oh, too much pace though. Oh man, way too much pace. He's got an 8 ball still. He doesn't have to worry about scratching, but man, did he play with fire on that one? He was right there at the scratch line. It's going to make the 8. 2-1. He takes a 1-game lead. It's on like King Kong. Get your popcorn. It's going to be a good night. Had a little bit of a dip in the signal, so there's a little bit of lag. That's the reason why. Fresh stream though, so we don't have to worry about time on this one, but this one is not going to take 8 hours. It could maybe take about 2.5 hours. That's the way I'm looking at it. But it is a championship match, so a little bit more grind out, and we're already a half hour in, and it's already been 3 racks only, right? So I don't know. If we're looking at it that way and we go to the hill, that would be what, 25 games? 6, 7 times 30. 3 hours and a half. That's what it should be. If it goes to the hill, 3 hours and a half, based on the pace that they're playing right now. I'll be right back. Don't forget to like and share the stream if you guys are enjoying the coverage so far. I would appreciate the support, especially on YouTube. On Facebook, it's nice, you know, because then I know that people, you know, like to watch it on Facebook. But on YouTube, that helps me to be able to make some money from the streams that I produce or that I put out there. So YouTube, way to go. If you guys want to support me, I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh yeah, baby, it's on. I said it was on. What's going on here? It looks like Mike's on stripes because if he was solid, he would have shot already. Doesn't take much to be a detective in pool, I'll tell you. Oops. Yeah, I mean to share the Arizona pool. My bad, Arizona. There's gonna be some people that tune in from Arizona and be like, "What the hell is this? Where's this at?" And I'll be like, "In Winnipeg." And like, "Where's Winnipeg?" But with an American accent. Where's this winter pig you're talking about? They call it winter pig because it's usually cold for like 6 months of the year, man. But I call it winter pig because we're the champions. We were the champions of the '90s. I kind of feel like Calgary's got the edge right now. It's usually between, like Calgary, Manitoba, and every now and then Ontario gets into the conversation for who's dominating pool. But our Manitoba boys went out and won the biggest team event for VNEA, so we're ahead. We are the team to beat. We are the province to beat. Unless you guys are all from Calgary, then never mind what I just said. But yeah, I love Calgary, man. Go Calgary. I know I'm a little nutty, right? My wife and family has to put up with that all the time. So Johnny with an opportunity. He's looking all right here. Just 6 and a 2 and 8 ball remaining. Can just draw over here for the 8 ball in the same pocket or roll it up. It's gonna roll it up, keep it simple. Balls go down for the reset. We're tied at 2. It's a match, I tell you. It's a match. Two. It's better that they keep track of the score than I keep track of the score, but whatever. Sometimes they rely on me. Hangar Billiards and Sports Lounge is where we're at. If you're wondering, 121 Scurfield Boulevard here in Winnipeg, in the south end of town of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. We're in the heart of in the heart of Canada. And well, if you ever get a chance to come in here, message me, let me know. I'll come down and shoot some racks with you if I'm able to shoot. Then, and if not, then maybe we'll have a drink, man. Just come by and say hi. Well, I'll come by and say hi. Rack number 5 is a smashing one from Johnny. We're going to make a couple of stripes. That's going to give him a chance at this table. Lay it into the break on this one. Nice little pop action, man. One of the best breaks in Manitoba. I think when it comes to the break, like you just have to figure out if you swing upwards or if you swing downwards. And then based on that knowledge or that information, that's how you make your adjustment as to where you aim on the cue ball for you to be able to get the most accurate break. And that's the way it usually works. I almost got this table figured out. It's up to the players to ensure that they're making sure that their opponents are shuffling the tables or not. But every rack should be random. And this one just worked out really nice for Johnny, making a couple of stripes. He actually did that last time too. Last time he broke, he made a couple of stripes also. He had a nice little spread. I don't remember if he ran the last one, but he definitely ran this one here. He's up by 1. 3-2. So you get 2 moves. One to make sure the 8 ball's in the middle, and one to make sure there's a solid stripe at the end, which there already is, so he's not going to get a second move. And then the random rack, man, I mean, it kind of looks like they're still sort of set up like stripes and solids on one end on the other, but they're a little mixed, and it's going to create a bit of a headache. I haven't gone to the comments yet, so just so you guys know, like I've been engaged in this one, man, because it's the championship match. We don't get that all the time, right? You know, and I know it's going to be a fire match, man, so turn on that fire right now. Let's get this one going. Good battle so far, though. I don't know if we need too much flames. we might start seeing something crazy going on this table, man. Jump shot, runouts, kick shot, wins. Highlight button might go off. Might be a little crazy up in it. I forgot to make this official at top. This is a championship match now. So race to 11. 5 games in. We're working on the 6th one now. I'm just going to get a bit of an unfortunate roll here. He could still maybe make the shot to the top right corner, but he's going to be very uncomfortable. Like looking in the running the cue ball towards that 2 ball and dropping the 2 ball from there. Could be a safety option though if he just gets that cue ball up and makes that 2 ball and then uses the other strike to block the 6 ball. He's got to look at this first, yeah. Good idea, man. You want to assess this before you get in it. Now you're good to get into the small circle and you can execute. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking right there. Just a little hit shot, you know, take away the shot on the 6. You don't give him anything else to shoot at. And it's going to have to break open that 7 and 3 or do something with the 1. So you totally limited what he can do here. And he's taking a look to see if he can make the 3 ball. He's going to call it. Johnny Baptiste looking for his 5th title. I think if you win 5 King of the Hills, you are the King of the Hill, no? I mean, how many more times you have to win it before everybody else understands it too? That's bragging rights right there, man. Can he get his 5th one today? Or will Mike DELGADO get his 1st title? First King of the Hill title. Check out some of his comments now. Start off with Facebook. Anything shot related? I'm sorry, it's too late. Skull Johnson says, Kelsey McLean, what's up, bro? Good luck. Johnny B says, Theron Mandaman. And David Simeon says, nice jump shot. Robert Morgan, how you doing, man? Says, oh, hear that long lost beautiful voice. Good to see you streaming, brother. Thanks, man. I've been trying to take it easy because, you know, my legs have been a little funny lately, so I'm trying to heal. That's the only reason why I haven't been streaming as much. And I mean, it's events too, right? Like, it's just exhausting to do it all, man. especially when I'm in the healing process. But yeah, I'm happy to be here today. I love the King of the Hill. It's one of the best events every time. And I'll be here tomorrow for the Sunday Open. I'm always here for the Sunday Open. You just never know who's going to come out on Sunday and who's going to win it. I usually know who's going to win it when I walk in. I can almost tell right away. The smells in the air, which is the champion. But I don't know. I'll see if I get it right tomorrow. Rolly Cardoso, yes, it's the final game, man. Pete Robertson from Australia. How you doing? How you doing, my friend? Says good day, Rod. Good day indeed. And Robert Morgan says, boy, oh boy, hard to shoot with legs. Are us in the background. Hello. Well, at least she's watching for them playing, but her man ain't. Give them credit for the discipline of not being distracted by her. Yeah, and usually like high level players don't get distracted by anything like that. Maybe if they're like a single player, you know, like literally single, no girlfriend, then they might. But usually the high level players don't play like that, man. They're focused, man. And most of these guys got women too, so I'm sure the women are watching. They know better. Once you get your eyes getting all googly, I'm gonna have to Google it for you right back when you get home. You know how it is. If you've been there or you are there, you know how it is. Don't look, man. Don't even move your body towards that way. Just stay away. Stay away as much as you can, and you'll be safe from getting straightened out. Oh, he's gonna miss it, and he's just gonna miss it, man. So he covers the ball on the 6 ball. Gives Johnny the table. He had the shot on the 9 ball, man. I don't know if he could have got the shape for the 8 ball a little bit. He would have maybe tried to draw a shot there. He's not happy about the miss. Not much he can do about it now. And Johnny's trying to get to work. He's kind of limited what he can do here also. Might just play the safety and just make that 6 pop that ball or whatever that ball is in the corner. Play the cue ball across a little bit from there. Oh, he might not have played enough. He might have left the shot on the 9 ball. Did he give him the shot on the 9 ball? Did he give him any of the 9 ball? Because even if he gave him some of the 9 ball, Mike can maybe try to work something out here, like a safety or a billiard shot or a cannon shot. I guess it would be a cannon shot from this point. I don't think you can see enough. Let's take a look. Oh, it's so close. Like, there's no pocket for it, but it's so close. Like, you make something happen from here. I'll leave it on this angle, looking for the clean shot. I don't think he's got that cross bank, man, but that's what he's looking at. I really don't think he's got it. Well, he tried it anyway. He's going to come up short. Johnny with a chance to get a 2-game lead now. That camera is pretty dark. Let me fix that now. It was good throughout the day because there was some sun coming through and it was making it look all right, but you know, it feels like it's a little dark. Doing a little bit of camera work here in the background. Bear with me. Johnny's gonna take that game. Got the 2-game lead now. Still not as bright. Let's see. That's not bad. It's better than it was anyway. All right, let's update the score here. It's 4-2 for Johnny Baptiste. He's breaking next and rack number 7. Looking for some action on this one. He's gonna make a ball. He kind of lit up on the power a little bit there, maybe because he feels like he's got a nice control on the lead right now with a 2-game lead. So it looks like he's trying to get more control on this break of his. The last couple of times he broke, he lit some power into it, and he actually got some pretty good results. This time around, looks like he's stuck taking solids, and what are the stripes that he's got? Oh, what stripes that he's got? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Once again, the stripes are gonna be in play in. Got an actual good table run. It's the 15 ball that he's got to figure out. So a bit of a controlled break was actually good for him there. Levi Butler, welcome to the stream. Ryan Solveld, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Billy Steven, or Stefan, sorry, welcome to the stream. And Jello Mags, happy birthday, man. Welcome to the stream. Jeff Long, how you doing? Punchy DeJarlis, welcome to the stream. Tom Walker, what's up, man? Crowd's coming in for this one. Robert says, I wasn't worried about her, just the actions of standing, moving, etc., facing the shot. Yeah, no, I get it. And that's anybody really. And like they're lucky that right now it's not as busy, but usually it's like, you know, busy right now. So they would have a lot of people like walking by, distracting them. And yeah, no, for sure, man. Whereas Junior says, Harold, he didn't play in this one. Might be golfing, man. Romeo Landicho, welcome to the stream. Rod Newfield, welcome to the stream. Antoinette Bach, welcome to the stream. I think I gotta go get my food, man. I think it might be ready. Johnny turning this table over is something I did not expect, but it does happen. As I said earlier at the last stream, at the beginning of the last stream, you know, as we get through the rounds and we move into the night, like these guys do get mentally exhausted and physically exhausted. So the fatigue starts setting in. They don't really want to eat much because they don't want to throw their body off at all. So usually they're very limited on what they eat. And then if they don't eat anything at all, like their body just starts breaking down on them, right? They have no energy to be able to keep up. So a couple of different things. And sometimes a player might, you know, drink like a pop or something like that just to get a small booster. And that works too, but only to a certain degree. At some point, even the sugar dump will get you, man. That could be the case here for Johnny, maybe. I don't think Mike's had anything to eat either yet. If he did, he must have ate something small because I haven't seen him doing anything other than playing back-to-back pool so far. He's not happy about the way that worked out, so I'll have to work it out again. I'm gonna go get my food. I'll be back. Johnny looking to take a 3-game lead in this match now, and just the 8 ball remaining. Looking for his 5th title. Sitting at 5 points right now in this race to 11. Mike Delgado looking for the first one. Feeling a little bit of the intensity of this championship match now. It's because he wants it, right? Johnny wants it too, but Johnny's been there before, so he knows, like, if he's just patient, it'll come. But Mike wants it, so he's a little bit into his own mindset right now. You know, have to shake it off, though, if he wants to come through in this match. Just needs a win on this rack, keep it within 2, an opportunity on the next one, and that could be the momentum that he's looking for. He did start off with the momentum at the beginning of this match, and then the momentum went over to Johnny. He'll end up getting his momentum again at some point, but I'm not sure exactly when that's going to be. We'll know, because it'll be one of those moments where Johnny will turn the table over that he should have actually ran out, kind of like the last one. It's going to be a dry break. Johnny with a chance to win another game here. Pretty open table, and he's got choices. Don't forget to like and share the stream if you guys are enjoying the coverage. Liking and sharing is caring. You can like it on Facebook for sure, and I'd appreciate it on there. It doesn't do anything for me monetary-wise. Like, I don't make anything from Facebook. But I really appreciate the support on Facebook, because that's where a lot of people pay attention to. And when people like the stream, it just lets others know that, you know, you guys still enjoy the coverage that I provide. But when you like it on YouTube, like, that helps me with the algorithm, and reaches different people from around the world, and people that usually don't even know I exist. And then they eventually have a chance to watch some of the streams, and maybe they'll enjoy what they see. And you never know, anything can happen from there. At the very least, at least you're getting me out there, and letting people know who I am. But I only like it if you guys are enjoying the coverage. Otherwise, you know, we're good. World of options. was looking for the shot on the 4 ball, and I believe he's got it. That's why he did a little extra look over, because he was looking for the shot on the 4. Really high precision position play on that one. That one too, just a little touch on the 11 ball. Just enough to make sure that it doesn't get in the way for the 1 ball. He can use this 1 ball to set up for the 5 ball now if he felt like that was a situation that he had to deal with. Now 2 and the 7 are a bit tricky. I mean, once you make 1, the other one goes, but maneuvering the cue ball around could be tricky too, depending on the angle that you have on the 2 ball. I'm gonna say, he could maybe take it now. You have a pretty good line now, and you should be able to come just above the 7 ball. But that 5 ball is a challenge. That's the one that he's got to get to. And he's got a nice angle here on the 1 ball to try to get on it. It's not in a crazy spot, the 5 ball. It goes to the pocket, and they just have to find the perfect angle to get on it. That can be challenging. It's going to get onto the 5. Decent line. The shot to the corner might be more beneficial than the shot to the side, but only because the shot to the side is going to kind of run into the 8 ball. I think you can still run to the side and just run into the 8 ball anyway, but do you maybe use that an angle to be able to get that cue ball to shift over for the 2 ball next? Or do you just try to settle for a shot on the 6 ball? Looks like he's going for the corner. And I like the corner best because it gave him the best angle to get set up. Way tougher shot though. He's going to be successful at making it. It's got the shape on the 2 ball. Almost a little bit too much angle. Might have to hit this somewhat thin just to get the cue ball up for the perfect setup on the 7. Beautiful shot. Showing his IQ on that one as well. And this is going to be even more challenging though, because now he's got to get shape for that 8 ball. Should be able to just get around that 13 ball. It's going to be tricky to get this perfect setup for the top right corner. Oh man, that was gross, but perfect. That was gross because he rolled into 2 stripes there. So you're thinking he's going to get into some sort of trouble, but instead he comes out clean. Perfect touch. Hits the 13 ball, then hits that ball. And then both balls worked out perfect for him to get the shot to the corner. So situations like that, like, you know, the momentum is on your opponent's side, which that explains the 4-game gap right now, is that the momentum switched over. But the momentum doesn't run forever, so Johnny should turn the table over soon, and then Mike will have a bit of run with luck. It should bring him closer to this match. Right now he's sweating bullets, so for sure, man, because he's down by 4, you know, and that can be a big difference here when you're playing against a player like Johnny's caliber. Highly likely to make a ball off the break, highly likely to run a table anytime he makes a ball off the break. But when it's take what you make, that's when things change, and we'll see. We'll see how this all plays out. Rack number 9, and Johnny Baptiste to break. Got the 4-game lead, looking for some action, and the 5 ball's going. Looks like this time he's going to have to take the solids. He's been picking stripes the whole time, but looks like he's going to have to do the solids on this one. And it's a decent break. Especially because he's got that, is that the 4 ball? Yeah, it's 4 ball that's sitting right there on the right side of the table. So you can actually make this 4 ball and open up that 6 and 2 right away. That pretty much opens up the whole table for him. And no matter what, at the worst, he's going to have the 1 or the 7 ball an escape shot. Oh, man, but he pushed that 8 ball in a bad spot. Might have to open that up now. Taking the 2 ball right away. You just want to push that stripe out of the way gently and have maybe a shot on that 3 ball next. Yeah, he's eyeing that out right now. Just got to bump it over just enough. Make sure that the 8 ball is clean and just to make sure that you have a shot on the 3 ball. Shannon McKay Tracy says, Kevin and I love watching your stream, and Kevin loves the Winnipeg players. He says they are great players, and he has a lot of respect for Manitoba. Yeah, there's some really great players. I mean, and everybody respects Kevin as well. Talking about Kevin Cardinal. Great player. Really funny guy, too. Easygoing, you know. Last time I had him on the stream was for the Swan Lake 8th annual 8-ball championships, which was last year. Oh, man. Johnny's going to come up short on that one. But this is it, right? So this is the opportunity here where the momentum might be switching right now because Johnny's supposed to run that table out. Instead, he turns the table over to Mike. He's going to get a chance to get back in the game now. Momentum swing. China also says, Rod, you love the game, you understand, and you are so genuine. I so appreciate what you do for the game. Thank you, I appreciate that. And yeah, no, I try my best to, you know, be consistent on the way that I am. One thing I've been trying to change is the amount of times I talk about myself. So it's a work in progress. And in the singing, I've been really working on not singing. So you're welcome, Keith Yauser. he's always getting on my case for my singing, man. And I think I have a pretty decent voice, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just not a good singing voice, but even then, like, you know, be nice, Keith. No, but yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm definitely genuine and sincere as far as what I'm trying to share, the knowledge and stuff like that. And I really do enjoy, you know, having the same people that tune in to watch. Well, you guys are the regulars. I really enjoy having you guys on every time you guys come on. It feels like family every time, and I try to, you know, live up to the expectation because I know that week to week it may vary the way my work goes as far as my commentary. Some days I'm in a really good mood. Some days I'm a little blah, you know. But you guys always tune in. You guys always watch, and I really appreciate your support. You guys have no idea how much. Just know that there's not a day that goes by where I'm not grateful for the opportunity to be in this seat. And there's not a day that goes by where I'm not grateful for every one of you guys that tunes in to watch the streams. So thank you. Marty Bray, what's up, man? Mike McKinney, Shadow Edwards, Gary McKenzie. The locals are in now. They're trying to see what happens here in this matchup because they know this is going to be a good one. Sean says hi from Kevin. Hi, Kevin. How you doing? Hadi, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Are you going to be out tomorrow? He says, hi, Rod. I'm training. Buying my cue soon and coming back. Good for you, man. You're a good player. I can tell. I know you're a good player, man. You're going to be one of those guys that's going to push this King of the Hill one day. I just know it. I'm waiting for you. And the day you win this King of the Hill, man, I got a check for you. But good for you that you're looking for a cue and you're playing again. I love hearing stories of players that come out of retirement that decide to play the game again. And Hadi is one of those players. He just came out a couple of weeks ago and played in the Sunday Open. And he says, like I said, how good are you, man? He's like, I don't know, I'm pretty good. Like 7 out of 10. I'm like, yeah, okay. Everybody says that, you know, until they play Randy or Johnny, then they realize that, you know, their 7 out of 10 is more like a 5. But no, he came out and he swung and he played really well, man. And I realized that he is a 7 out of 10 player. Look forward to seeing you play again next time around, man. You could always use my cue if you want to come out on Sundays, man. I bring my cues with me all the time, just in case. Every now and then there's somebody that's looking for, you know, borrow a cue or a jumper or a playing cue. So I always bring my cues just in case. 3-6, and Mike's on the board, stops the bleeding. A chance to get a little closer in this matchup if he can make a ball off the break and maybe finish that table. So far, hasn't had too many opportunities for a break and run. The break has kind of been there, but not quite. One move only he gets on that one, and he'll be breaking here in rack number 10. Getting within 2 against Johnny, you know, keeps him in a fighting distance. Important rack coming up. Look for some extra power on the break. You can see that he was going to lay extra power into this one because he's at a point where he needs to get on the scoreboard again. So he was trying to get that going. The problem with extra power is that usually you don't have much control of the cue ball. And so you either jump the cue ball off the table, it scratches in a side pocket, or something just goes wrong with it. Break is always clutch when you're playing these championship matches. And I feel like Mike doesn't have too much faith in his break right now, but that will change. He'll eventually, you know, get the spreads and the breaks. It's all a momentum thing, I think, but we'll see. Johnny Baptiste, one thing I know about him is that when he gets a lead, he usually gets comfortable in that spot, but he continues his leads. He never really gives up on them. And he hasn't really had too many turnovers that have been costly, but he's had a couple so far. So he's not playing his best game, which, by the way, I said when we came back, we were going to talk about performance. Let me find out right now for you guys. King of the Hill. By the way, if you want to find the bracket, you can find it under King of the Hill on digitalpool.com. All right, so on the last 2 players standing, Johnny Baptiste playing 2 points above his expectation. So when we started the day, he was playing under, I think it was by like, I want to say 60 points or something like that. Playing, no, sorry, he was like 43 points below or something like that, 43 points below his Fargo. So he was underperforming by like 5%. And then Mike DELGADO, he was playing the closest to his level, just off by a little bit. He's now currently playing as a 710. Up until this match, anyway, he's played as a 710. So he's playing 10.67 above his 700 Fargo, while Johnny is playing at a 748.17, just 2 points and 17 above the 746. You know, Randy finished in 3rd, 4th, and he was playing underperforming by 41 points. So even though he's a 700, he was playing as a 658. Sorry, that's what the the performance data says. And then the other player would have been Dwayne Duarte. So he was playing, he finished the night playing 52 points below his Fargo rating. So instead of 673, he's playing as a 620, which really isn't that bad. You know, a lot of that I think is more or less like break related, I think, and score related. Mike wins that one, I believe. I'll have to confirm, but I'm pretty sure he just won that game. I was looking away at the time. Yeah, 6-4 right now. So a 2-game gap. That's what he needed. He needed an opportunity to be able to get back in this match, and maybe the opportunity has presented itself here. Eric Loy, how you doing? Says made the 8-ball early today. Twice at the bar and didn't see it coming. Was it clean, or was it one of those ones where like you make a couple of balls off it too? Because clean, that's when you win those big pots, those 8-ball breaks. And he says had an 8-ball run today as well. Cool, good for you, man. I enjoy the stream, but nobody chats. Yeah, I don't know. Like they do chat, but it just depends. It's the crowd, man. A lot of times people just want to watch it in the background, just enjoy it, man. But I don't know. Every now and then you find the chatters, right? They get on and then they start talking, interacting. I would like to see more of that, though, amongst you guys that tune in to watch the stream, just to get along and you know, chat around a little bit. You know, a lot of you guys tune in almost every time I stream, so you kind of know each other already. Eric says, can you beat Johnny Baptiste? I've only played Johnny once. That was many years ago, man. I wasn't quite at my prime, but I was getting close to my prime when I was playing my best. At least what I think I was playing my best. And that time I ran out the first rack, I think it was. I went up 1-0, and then he beat me 7-1. he broke and ran 4 of his racks. I broke dry on 2 of mine, and that was it, man. 7-1. I want to say that I had a chance, but like that was my first time ever playing Johnny, and in my mind I thought like, yeah, I can handle him. I don't care. I don't care who he is. I don't care if he can run every table, right? And then he starts running every table. I'm like, oh man, like what am I gonna do with this guy? Like, I gotta try more. I gotta try harder. And next thing you know, you're getting into trouble, and it doesn't take long for Johnny to take advantage of that situation, man. Kind of reminds me like the first time that I played against Felix Beardy. We were at Starlight Billiards, which is no longer open, but it was in the east side of town in Winnipeg. And, oh man, what's his name now? I can't remember his name. Oh, it's been so long, but the owner passed away. But anyway, so we're playing that day, and we get to the B side, no, the A side final. That's what it was, the A side final, and I beat Felix, and I was like, oh yeah, you know, whatever. Like I'm gonna beat him, but I wasn't cocky about it because I know better, right? Like, so I wasn't cocky at all, but I was happy about the fact that I beat him, right? And I'm like, you know, talking to the owner, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm pretty happy. He's like, you know, now I'm guaranteed at least second place, right? And so Felix went outside. At the time, he used to be a smoker. I'm not sure if he's a smoker still, but he goes outside for a smoke while I'm talking to the guy, right? I can't remember his name now. Jeez, it bothers me. Oh man. If he was alive, he'd be mad at me right now. I can't remember his name for the life of me. It's been some time though. But anyway, so Felix is outside having a smoke, and then he comes back inside, and then the owner says to like Felix, "Hey man," he's like, "You got to watch what this guy is saying. He's talking mad, you know, like talking about how he beat you. You're so easy. You know, he's gonna take you on in the final and beat you too, and some like stuff like that, right?" He's egging me on, like trying to get Felix all worked up, and I guess it worked, man, because like after that we played the championship match. Felix won his match. I think it was like 7-3 or something like that to get out of the B side. And then he came and played against me, and he beat me 7-2, 7-1 or something like that. Or 7-1, 7-1, I think it was. Just slaughtered me though. I'll never forget that day, because I was like, yeah, you know, like finally beat this guy. He's a good player, you know, and feeling pretty good about myself. And then he comes and double dips me, man. It was like, man, what do you do? I've been in these situations before where you play against players like this, and I'm telling you, man, like, doesn't matter how good you play. Sometimes you feel hopeless. And look at this, a ball in hand for Mike Delgado. Chance to get within one now. Pool gods are in the house and they want to stretch this one out to the max. We're about an hour and 15 minutes into this match now. And the expectation is if this one goes to the hill, it will be a 3.5 hour match. So we're close to almost, I guess, the halfway point of this match if it goes that far. But I don't know, man. Like, I feel like they're here. I feel like they want to give me a hill matchup, but I just don't know. A part of me says it ain't going to happen. But if it ain't going to happen, then who wins this match? Because right now we're pretty close. I mean, we're one away from being one away and two away from being tied up, making it a race to 5 for the finish. Just going to make sure not to run into any trouble. He almost kind of ran into trouble there, but he's still okay. He doesn't have to take this shot to the side pocket, but I think he should take the 10 ball to the side. Just trying to figure out how he wants to finish it. Looks like the 9 ball is going to be the finish ball. Looking for some extra angle on the 9. He's just going to get a little bit, but it's more or less a draw angle. Can follow it through too if he wants to. He's going to use a reach, so I'm thinking he's going to want to follow it through. He might still take the jab at it, but I don't know. Taking a jab here with an extension or a bridge, you know, room for a miss or a miscue. I don't think he'll miss it, but more of a miscue situation from trying to draw on it. He's getting an extension on it though, so we'll see. Because the 10 might be the draw. I think he just plays through with a little bit of spin. I think that's the way I would go. And he's going to put down the bridge and just follow through. Yeah. It makes sense. Why force something when you don't have to? You can just play smooth through. You don't need to be perfect either on the 8 ball, but he's going to land up pretty straight on it. Oh, is good. 1 game difference, and we're moving into the next rack now. Looks like Johnny's taking a quick breather. He knows that the momentum is slipping. To put some water on that fire. Oh, wait, did I say fire? Yeah, baby, fire. Let's go, man. He's taking a breather, but we're going to let this settle in so we can get a nice hot finish on this one. So far, we're on our way. We're halfway there anyway. Mike Delgado to break next, I believe. Random rack, so he's got to drop those balls in the pocket. He's just going to spread them out. Technically, should have just spread them out, but it's still going to be a random rack. He's going to get the 2 moves. But he should have like thrown those back in the pocket. That's the way it's supposed to be. You throw them back in the pocket and you shuffle them. He did his 2 moves though. And you'll wait for Johnny to come back. What a nice little matchup so far. It's like a pool shark playing against, a beast. Who's the beast and who's the shark? We're going to find out soon. We're going to find out real soon. Halfway through this match right now. Oh, we got to stop the timer for these guys. They're on a quick breather. Who's the beast? Who's the shark? Usually Johnny's the beast, but you can just see in this matchup right now, like, you know, Mike is here. He's doing his best, man. He's going to have a good chance here. 1 game down. Can he win his first King of the Hill title? If he does, I'm going to have to make a check for him, and I will make the check for him. I'll have it ready for him by the end of the week. If Johnny wins, I'm not giving him a check no more. He's already got 4, man. You don't need any more checks on that. You already got all the memorabilia you needed. All right, so Mike is back, and it looks like Johnny is having a quick smoke break. We're going to resume as soon as he gets back in. Take a look at the bracket here. This is how we got to this point. Johnny had to win his first match against Jeff Clare, which is a really crazy battle, man. But he managed a way to get through it. Played against Marty Bray, which that was another crazy battle too, until eventually Johnny got some momentum going, and then he ended up winning that match. Then he had to play against Dwayne Duarte, and that one, you know, I thought that was going to be a really big battle. We had that one on the top of the right of the screen, and Johnny ended up winning that match against Dwayne in convincing fashion, but he just got going. Then Mike Delgado, he had a tough match against Kendall Soria, who was the first time playing in a King of the Hill. Never played against Mike Delgado before, and he pushed him right almost to the Hill matchup. He ended up losing 11-9, so he was right there, man. Almost had it, and he was a jump shot away from making it 10-10. He was that close. And then after that, Mike ended up playing against Larry Hunter. When that one there, that was like more or less a battle where Mike needed to prove a point to himself, because the last time that Larry Hunter and Mike Delgado met up, it was in a championship match for the King of the Hill 9-ball. And that was a one-sided match where all the bad luck just went Mike Delgado's way, and Larry Hunter was just playing good pool. So he dominated him in that match. And you know that Mike was still scarred from that one, because he stepped up his game on that matchup to beat Larry Hunter. And Larry Hunter could just not find the rolls, man. Then after that, that took him to Randy Baggett, which Randy was playing the closest to his level, and he was having a pretty good performance. But, you know, it wasn't a good enough performance in the end, because it was Mike Delgado that ended up winning that match, which brings us to the championship match now with a score of 6-5. So a really, really good day of pool. Lots of good matches, lots of gruesome battles. We had some high-level players, some lower-level players, some average-level players. Everybody was in there trying to get some experience, some knowledge, and most importantly, just to get the experience of playing against higher-level players, man, in a big race, because that's where you really find out what you're made of, right? I think, anyway. We're still waiting for Johnny to come back. Johnny, I know you're watching, man. I ran out of things to say. What? Rod running out of things to say? I don't think so. YummyOwl.com. That's where you want to go if you're looking for some vegetarian grub. You got some really good stuff, by the way. But go check them out at YummyOwl.com. Located here in Winnipeg at the Hangar. It's a ghost kitchen. You can check them out. Anything you see on the menu is a vegetarian dish, but you can add chicken or pork or beef, whatever it is you want to add to it, you can add to it. So it's not a problem if you're looking for something slightly healthier, you know, but you still want some of that protein in there. YummyOwl.com. And let's not forget about Clutch Shot Billiards Apparel. You can find them at clutchshot.company.site. No bonus code. They're supposed to give me a code so that way when people like go and order stuff from there, that they can use the code that will let them know that you guys heard it on the stream. But if you get a chance to say it in the comments, if you buy something from them, you can let them know that you watched this on Q Sports Live. And that's how you know about them. Here's some of the shirts that you can find at Clutch Shot Billiards Apparel. And some pretty nice gear. Those 2 shirts that I just showed are the ones that I have, my favorite ones. Why did they get one of these ones? But I didn't. And definitely want to get one of these ones next time around. I kind of like the pattern, man. I used to be into the green colors, so I don't know. I kind of like it. Clash Shot. Excuse me. Clash Shot Billiards. .company.site. Or clutchshot.company.site. That's what it is. Looks like Johnny's almost back, so we're going to resume this match right away. If you're looking for the mud bog that was slightly postponed, that one's going to start on August 11th now, which is a Sunday. So I'm not going to be here for the Sunday Open that day. And when you tune in to watch on that Sunday, you're going to be expecting to watch the Sunday Open, but what you're going to get is going to be mud bog. races. ATV and side-by-side only, no trucks. But if you're one of those people that was looking forward to getting into that event at Lake St. Martin First Nation, then it's rescheduled for August 11th. Contact Brad Beardy or Jules Beardy if you want to enter into that competition. Lots of good payouts, man. We're talking like $5,000 for first place in some of them. So some real money to be made there if you're into mud bogging. Here we go. We're going to resume the match. Clock will start once he breaks. Rack number 12 is a go, and Mike Delgado is going to finally make a ball off the break, and he's going to get a chance here. Momentum still on his side, perhaps. Not happy about this, but he's got a ball down. He's got a chance to see what he's got. 4, 5, 6. So he's shooting low ball, so he's in a bad spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so he's stripes. Okay, so that's not that bad. I'm not sure why he wasn't happy. He's got the stripes. I guess he's not happy that that 10 ball is kind of stuck, but... Or does he not realize that he's stripes, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 solids. Yeah, so he's stripes. He just didn't like the fact that the 10 ball is not open. That's the work, man. You gotta get to it right away. All you gotta do is get into the rail and behind that 10 to push it out in the open. Well, not what he wanted, but still kind of okay. You can set up for the 9 ball after you take the shot in the bottom right corner and then have the angle on the 9 to break into this area and get that 10 ball in the open. Gotta do some precision pool now. Didn't get the angle. And now this is the worst thing about it, is that he's gonna have to figure out what to do here, because he's gonna have to find a shot on the 12 ball or the 11 ball next. Not what he wants to do. I actually don't mind maybe playing the safety here, but you'd have to just barely nick that 14, hit that 6 ball, or sorry, that 3 ball flush, and then have that cue ball roll up behind that ball, which may not work. And that's a 10 ball, I think it is. I might have said 14. A touch shot on this one. He's going to play the bank instead. Very nice. Deserved a better reward than that, but he's at the table still, and he's gotten his trouble ball out. Now he can try to figure this out. Check out your tangent line and see whether or not you want to go side pocket or corner, but corner is the way that it's naturally set up. Side pocket might be the best way to get the shape, unless you can make this shot and come clear off the cushion. Looks like he's trying to stun draw just above that side pocket from here. Maybe he can spin his way around it just to avoid the side pocket. Nice shot. He's got the shot to the side and an angle to get set up for the 11 ball. That's what he was looking for. Big bounce. Oh, uh-oh. He's got the wrong angle on this one. He'll still make the shot, though. He needs to make the shot and just get clear for the 8 ball. Natural tangent line's taking him off the top rail towards that 1 ball. And if you put any kind of spin, you might run into that 1 ball and end up getting hooked behind it. So you got to be careful how you play this. You got to be smooth, and you got to put a little bit of pace on it, because you want to clear through that corner. Now, if you can back cut this makes it easier for the 8 ball. But now if you run into that 5 ball and you hit it bad, you can maybe scratch off that 5 ball. That would be the worst case scenario. He's already had one extreme cut before. This one's about the same. He was able to make it the last time. Trust him, what you know. And he's going to make a good shot out of it. Makes the shot to the corner, gets the shape on the 8-ball. It's going to make the 8-ball now. Eight is good. He ties up the match at 6. It's a race to 5 now. This was nice. A nice little back cut, man. Good choice. He got onto that 8-ball. Could have been into some trouble there, but he got a good bump onto the 8-ball and gives him the 8-ball to the side. Johnny hasn't had many opportunities where he's come up dry so far throughout the day, so this is one of those rare occasions. And looks like the momentum is still on Mike DELGADO's side because he left him a pretty wide open table, which honestly, that's a lucky break. You're not going to get too many tables like this against Johnny. And he's not happy with it, but he's got a lot of different options, so he's okay. He might have been looking for the perfect angle, and maybe he just came up short on it. I think you can start from the 3 to the 7, and then from there kind of shift over and down to the 4. You kind of want to take this tube out of the way, though, to open up the 5. So you might go that way next. Next thing, setting up for the 7-ball, and then I guess I'll take the 2-ball after that. 7 to the 2, then the 4 to the bottom right corner. 5 balls left after that, and then the 8-ball. That's the puzzle. 7, 2, 4, 5, 8. And you have to get pretty straight on this 2-ball to hold the angle for the 4, which he's checking right now. Just wants to get straight on the 4-ball. Doesn't want the 2-ball to deflect in any way. Wants to hold position straight as he can on the 4-ball. That gives him a nice natural angle to come off the cushion for the 8-ball to make the 8-ball in the same pocket, or to draw back slightly off the rail and then make the 8-ball on the top right corner. I don't like this choice. Only because it's, a little awkward. Making the choice because that's what he feels comfortable with. You gotta respect that. He's got a follow-through angle now, or a stun draw angle on this 4-ball. A little touch stun draw will set him up for the 8-ball. Yeah, that will do it. And he's made sure that he's not over the ball. Mike Delgado up by 1. It's 7-6 in this one. It's a race to 11, so he's 4 away from getting his first King of the Hill championship. Can he stop Johnny Business from getting his 5th title? At the moment, it's looking like he's got a chance. But we're a long way from getting over in this matchup right now. It's 7-6. I got a good feeling this one's going to keep pushing like this. Make it interesting. I'm assuming that Johnny's probably going to end up winning this next game, making it 7-7. Maybe a break and run from Johnny after that to make it 8-7. A break and run from Mike to make it 8-8. And then we go back to a grind out battle for 9 and 10. I like that. We'll see if that's the way it works out. These pool guys have been around me long enough where I kind of have an idea what they think, what they do, how they play the game, you know? And they're always around here trying to make things a little bit more interesting. I got a feeling, I tell you. Moving on to the next rack. It is rack number 14, Mike Delgado to break. A chance to get up 2 games here if he can make a ball off the break. He stepped up his break on the last one, was able to make a ball, got a good out. That helped him get a little bit closer on the scoreboard, and now he's got a lead off of Johnny's dry break. So can he get an opportunity here off his own break to continue that lead? Or will the table be turned over as I predicted for Johnny to be able to run out and make it a 7-7 score? Looks like the dry break is going to play a part on this one, and Johnny won't grab his cue, jumps up right away. He knows he's got a chance. This match is close now, so every rack is going to matter. Every shot's going to matter. And, you know, the opportunities you have at the table, no matter how nasty they look, you're going to have to do your best to capitalize on them. So to work he goes here on this one. If he wants 5 titles for the King of the Hill championships, then he's going to have to earn it with this rack, starting with this rack. That won't set up the possibility of him getting up on the next one with his break. Makes the 2 ball. Gonna tap the 7 somewhat. 3 ball's not in the best spot either. Got a decent shot on the 5 and the 1, and that's about it. 1 ball will probably be the best option, or the 6 ball will be the best option to get that 7 ball open. 1 ball will probably help the best for the 3 ball, but the 3 ball will go to the right side middle pocket, so you don't necessarily have to break it out. You just got to play position for it. We'll see if he decides that he has to break it out or not, but I don't think he has to. He's got some of the best cue ball control that I know, so I feel like he can manipulate the cue ball around on this one to be able to get the run out. That's going to open up the 3 ball just a bit more. Got the angle on the 6 ball now to set up for the 7 for the breakout on the, or sorry, set up for the 1 for the breakout on the 7. You can also take the 1 ball now and just play that cue ball through to open up that 3 ball more and then leave the 6 there. I think that's where you might go wrong on this table. Got the 7 ball out in the open, but he's exchanging. Now the 8 ball's in a bad spot. 2 birds with 1 stone there almost by making the 3 and opening up the 7 ball. That would have saved the work from. But he still has a little bit of work to do here. Tough table, says Eric. Oh, yeah, I know, man, but these guys will make it look easy anyway. Says, I've been a fish and a shark, says Eric. I've been a beast a few times, but mainly I've just been a fish. And I think when I come back playing, I'm probably just going to be a fish. We'll see, man. don't think this is what he wanted. 7 ball's in a bad spot now, and so is the 8 ball. So he's likely going to be turning the table over unless he gets a nice little breakout positional shot after making the 6 ball. It would be the 4 ball that gets him there, though. And he can create any kind of angle he wants with the 6 ball shot. He gets it up with a 4 ball, however he likes. Gonna play safe instead. Gonna let Mike try to work this table out. Might be a good decision here. The way he's looking at this is a lot more work for Mike to be able to figure out. So why not just, play a shot and see how he does. And maybe he'll make a mistake trying to open up that 8 ball, trying to open up one of his stripes, and then you have a chance from there. Smart thinking. We'll see if he gets rewarded for that play. Connor McKay Tracy says, we are watching from Twin Buttes in North Dakota. Welcome to the stream. Marty Bray says, how do you figure the point system? What was Marty's? Okay, give me a second here. I'll check it out right away and I'll tell you, man. Kevin says, Manitoba players are the best money players, strong players, and know how to play the game. Yeah, they're pretty good. And especially the ones that play for money, they know how to play the right way when it comes to gambling. Darcy Good Running says, hello, watching from the foothills of the Rocky Sunchild First Nation. Always enjoying watching a game or two. Dave Strachan says, hi. He's coming in from Gimli. Shannon says, Rod, you're the best. I appreciate that. Tommy Garcia says, yeah, man. HB in the hizzy. What's HB? Let me see. I can't figure it out, man. HB in the hizzy. Johnny's going to win that one. That's going to tap the match. So I said earlier, like, maybe we'll have a couple of runouts, and then it'll be like a grind out back and forth. Looks like we're getting into the grind out stage first. Grinding out that battle to be able to win that one. Stephen Valley, how you doing, man? On Facebook says, good evening. Everyone on YouTube, welcome to the stream as well. Hope you guys are enjoying the coverage. If you are, you can always like the stream. Good way to support the YouTube channel. And if you guys are watching on Facebook and you want to just support me on YouTube, you can just jump over to YouTube real quick, like the stream there, and then you come right back to Facebook. But I'm telling you right now, you might get hooked on YouTube because quality is much sharper than it is on Facebook. So there's a YouTube link for those of you that are looking for the YouTube channel. If you want to go support there, you'll find it in the comments on Facebook right now. Let's see. I think I need a fancy glove. Probably my issue all along, says Matt Aslin. I know you're gonna make a comment about Johnny and his glove. Everybody's been paying attention to Johnny wearing a glove today. Thanks for the stream, says Maggie McGrath. You're very welcome, Maggie. Thank you for tuning in. Harold was saying if we're going to run out of time on YouTube, we are not. We're going to be good. This one is a fresh stream because it's a championship match. And I know the championship match could, take a couple of hours, so I decided to keep it straight. And so you should be all good, man. Should be all good. All right, so let's check out Marty. Check out his performance. I'm going to search it up here and log in. When you go to digitalpool.com, Marty, you can go on to tournaments, then hit search, and then just type in King of the Hill. When you find the King of the Hill, because you're not the person running the tournament, it will allow you to go through the performance tab, where if you're running the tournament, it won't. Table's turned over, and Mike Delgado will get a chance on this one. Added the poster on there too, so you guys can see the poster. It's easy to track. All right, so Marty, let's see where you were at, man. I can give you a breakdown on your games, all right? You ready for it, man? So it says that you were 472. You ended up playing 160 points above your Fargo rate. So you ended up playing as a 632. And I'm going to break that down for you here. You only had the one match, which was against Johnny, but it was a score. And I guess the expectancy was that you weren't supposed to get as many games, but it says here that your performance rating was 160 points above. So you can tell there that you were definitely, focused on the opponent that you were playing against, because you were trying to play your best game, and your best game was not much extra. Just had to keep the pedal to the metal, as they say, and just kept going there. But it's tough to keep going against Johnny, man. He's going to get a couple of rolls here and there too, and usually benefits from those. It's tough to beat him every time you face him. And I think that was your first time playing him too, right, Marty? So that's a nice little record, man. First time I played him, I ran out the first table, then he beat me 7-1 after running out every other table. I think I might have one shot after that, but at the most, one shot. So I think you did pretty good, man. What's up, Travis Bird? How you doing? Atel Carlos says, Udan Daulia off Lappin. I have no idea what you're saying, but welcome to the stream, man. Favorite Iron Eagle, my brother from another mother. How you doing? Says, watching USC and King of the Hill, living the life right now. Just make sure you're not, punching anybody when something goes wrong on the TV table here, because we're not related, man. One of them is peaceful. Well, I don't know, man. Some pool matches can get really intense and very angry. So this one here is going to be peaceful, though, because these guys aren't fighters. They're players, man. And they're some of the best players around right now. Big little battle going on here. Extra pace to make sure he gets good on the 8. And a nice little shot from Mike Delgado. Straight on the 8. Making it a score of 8-7 with it. As long as he makes it, which he will. 8-7 is a score. Mike takes the lead. He's looking for 3 more. Johnny Baptiste looking for 4. It's a race to 11. Championship match of the King of the Hill, winner take most. 1,100 for first, 300 for second. Normally it's winner take all, though. Who do you got? Who do you think is going to win this match, guys? Is it going to be Mike Delgado or Johnny Baptiste? A 746 or a 700? What do you think? This match is just getting started, man. We're going to heat it up a little bit more, you know, because we're getting into that area now where, like, it really matters, right? It really matters. Every rack matters. So here we go. The fire is on. We're looking for an opportunity to take this one to the last rack. A little bit of me wants Mike Delgado to win. A little bit of me. Just because he hasn't had a title yet for the King of the Hill. Well, Johnny's got 4, you know. Johnny's bragging every day. Somebody got to stop Johnny someday. Would that day be today? It's going to make a ball. I have 8-7. It's asking me what the score is. The score is 8-7. And Mike just made a stripe off the break, so he stripes on this one. He's going to have a bit of a chance here. Opening shot's going to change the table for him, which is what he needs anyway. Good possibility to get out. I got to bust a munch, so give me a minute. I thought he only made the stripe, but I guess he must have made a solid too. Or is this going to be the controversial rack? Larry Hunter, how you doing? Theron Mandaman says Johnny B will be King of the Hill champion. Dave and Ariel says both great players, but I'm a Johnny Baptiste fan. Conrado Ocampo Cunanan says my CP number. Your cell phone number, okay. What do you want me to do, man? You want me to come commentate one of your matches? Are you trying to sell me something that I don't need? 09. Wait, what is it? 093. Where is that? 093. What area code is that? Oh, 939. That's good. Whatever the case, man, I ain't calling your number, bro. Don't call mine either, though, okay? Unless you're looking for somebody to stream your event, then give me a shout. But I don't know where that area code is from, so yeah, probably not a good thing. I'm looking for the extension on this one. Just to check off the rail. Doesn't need to be too fancy here. Trying to do the extra stretch. It's cue ball fouls only, so it doesn't matter if he moves those balls near the rail where he's bending over. But he's just trying to be polite, make sure he doesn't change the table much. Shot on the 8-ball is pretty good. And this will put him at 9-7. 2 away from winning the first King of the Hill in his career. Johnny Baptiste, 2 down, needs to win 4 if he's going to get his 5th title. If he ever needed a break and run, it's right now, man. He needs 2 break and runs, though. He needs 1 from now and then 1 after. Because if Mike breaks and runs out his table on the next rack, he'll be up 10-8. Meaning that Johnny would have to win all 3 remaining games. Tough odds in that one. He can do it, though. Don't get me wrong. Anybody can do it. A 746 can definitely do it. Starts off with this rack. Rack number 17 of this matchup. Johnny Baptiste to break. Watch the pop on this cue ball. Nice little pop. Gonna make a ball off the break. He's made the stripes, and every time he's made the stripes so far, he's won that rack. And this one is a nice spread. There's no doubt in my mind that he's gonna find the finish on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he made 2 of each. He's got an open table here. Choice is his. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 and 5. So he made 4 balls off the break on that one. I personally like the stripes. There's not too many tables where I feel like somebody could say, like, you're going to make me shoot that? And then you're like, no, bro. That was one of those tables where I felt like, Johnny didn't have to shoot that one because he was going to run that one out. 9-8, down by 1. So now we're getting the runouts. We have the grind. We've had the momentum. And now we're down to runouts. Mike DELGADO looking for a runout on his break to get on the hill first. 2 away from winning his first King of the Hill championship. Johnny Baptiste 3 away from winning his 5th King of the Hill championship. I'd say that Johnny should come through on this one. Fargo Ray says that he should come through on this one. But Mike DELGADO, he's fighting, man. He's had the momentum. He's swinging back. He's in the lead. He's got a chance to get a 2-game lead and get on the hill. Everything is perfect for him to get his first championship match. Just needs to find a ball off the break here and win this rack. Don't win this rack. It's 9-9. Johnny to break. The way he broke the last one, he might do another repeat on that one, making him go on the hill first. Worst case scenario. So you want to win this game. You want to get on the hill first. Put Johnny in a tight spot. Might force him to go for a bigger break and make a mistake because of it. Worst case scenario in full effect on this one. Comes up dry, turns the table over to Johnny. Chance to tie up the game. Kind of more or less limited to the stripes here, and I think he's going to have to take that 14 ball and just draw into that pile. It's either that or you take that 11 ball all the way to the corner, create a better angle on that 14 ball, and then break into that pile. No chance at the solids here whatsoever. Maybe the 7 ball, we'll see. Can't even see the 7 ball. It's going to opt to play safety instead. Interesting that he gets a chance back at the table because I didn't see that coming. It might be worth it to go for the bank corner here on the 12 ball. Or just to play a safety off the 14 and then force your opponent to do that bank corner. And I said 12, but I meant 11 ball. I was also looking at that 12 and 9, which are tied up in the bottom. That's the next problem area. He's got 2 problem areas here if he takes stripes. But if you take solids, like there's really not a whole lot of opportunity here. Now, if you bank and make the 11 ball and you keep that ball where it is, where the 5 ball is, that I think it's a 14. That's a 14 ball, yeah. And then you have an advantage still because you have one of his balls tied up, and I guess the other ones are sort of tied up also. But I don't know, it's kind of a risk. He's playing the safety here. So we're back to the grind-all battle. Kind of expect a little bit of everything in this match, and these guys are going through the motions now. Only looking to see if it's frozen or not. It looks like the 14 is not frozen. And we're going to continue this grind-all battle. Johnny's trying to force him into these stripes, and I don't know, maybe Mike doesn't want to get into those stripes. So if that's the case, he's going to play another safety here. What are you doing it for? What time? Oh. Full? You have it full already? 8 players? Almost a real opportunity on this one here. We're gonna have some 9-foot action tomorrow. We're doing the Sunday Open, but there's also a 9-ball or 10-ball tournament going on, the 9-footers tomorrow. Grind-out battle for real on this one, man. Both players just nudging balls in the open slightly, making sure that the opponent doesn't have much of a shot on it. First one that cracks the case open on this one is going to run out. It's more or less about putting your opponent in a bad spot to force him into a situation where he's going to open up the table for you. Bit of a touch shot on this one. Ideally, he wants the cue ball on the top rail. He's going to keep it tight. Johnny at the table. Still an open table on this one. At the moment, the biggest grind-out battle they've had. There was one earlier. It was a back-and-forth one, kind of like this, too. But this has been, like, right from the opening shot. And that's how you know that these racks are becoming extremely precious now. Because we're getting close to the end of this match. One player only needs 3 wins. The other one looking for 2. Mervyn March, how you doing? Says, where's this pool tournament being played at? City and state. We're in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. And the place is called the HANGAR Billiards and Sports Lounge, located at 121 SCURFIELD Boulevard. Another safety there. Still hasn't really given him much of an opportunity. Table's a bit better now, though. Still isn't a real opportunity at the table, but it's better. And I don't think any one of these guys wants the stripes. So they're both focusing on pushing those stripes around to make sure that the other player takes the stripes. And that's more or less what it is which one bites the bait. And they're trying to bait each other here on this one. Now he's left him the shot on the 1 ball, so Johnny will get the opportunity to take the solids instead. That table is much better than the stripes. They'll have a chance to be able to tie up the match now. Just a bit too hard from Mike Delgado, and he already regrets the fact that he overplayed that one. He knows that this is a real chance. You have to be patient for another shot. And the speed of the shot is going to put him in a bad spot now. Johnny's looking at this like he's not convinced with the table, though. So he might play another safety. Or maybe he's just trying to figure out how he's going to open up that 2 ball that's sitting above the 8 and the 13. I move my camera on this camera again. I don't get mad at him, though, because he's the only player that puts his chair right by the camera. He's always the one that knocks the camera a bit. It's fixed now. Well, he's committed now. Trying to work out the plan. Mike Delgado in a tough spot on this table no matter what, because he's got lots of situations he's got to deal with. Even if he was fortunate to get an opportunity on this table, it will take a couple of safeties before he's able to get out. Or maybe a couple of good breakouts, which possibility is there. Johnny looking for the 2 ball. It's the only ball he needs to find. Almost has the angle here, but that won't work. He's going to be forced to take that 4 ball, which is not what he wanted to do. That's supposed to be the breakout. Going to have to use the 4 ball to get onto the 5 ball to create the breakout for the 2 ball from there. Bliss Vicmudo says, time for a new king, conquer it, Mike Delgado. Emilio Valenciano Jr. says, "What's up, Rod? Why ain't you playing?" I got injuries, man. My legs, I have neuropathy, so my legs kind of acted up on me about a month ago. I played on a Thursday in a tournament, and I won the tournament that day, and I played back to back to back all day long. Like, I never had any breaks. Next day I wake up and my legs were like shot. Couldn't stand, couldn't walk, couldn't drive. It's been a slow process, man, but it's nerve damage too, right? So it's kind of weird. Like, it's like I feel fine, you know, but it's like nerves, so that affects the muscles, and hard to keep good balance, which makes it tough to play pool, and hard to stand on my feet for too long, which obviously prevents me from playing pool at the moment. But it's slowly getting better, so I'm working on it every day, and once I get back to par, then I'm gonna hopefully have an opportunity to be able to play in one of these King of the Hills. I've been wanting to do it for some time now. I just don't know if I have the endurance to be able to play as long as these guys. With good legs, I can do it all day long, but with these ones, I'm kind of limited. And I don't want to play in a tournament where, like, I get to a certain point and then my legs cave in. You know, I can't play anymore, so I got to forfeit. Like, I want to make sure that if I play, that I'm able to play all the way through to win. Because I play to win, man. I never wake up thinking I'm going to win a tournament. I used to all the time, but I don't anymore. But I always wake up knowing that I can play my best. And that alone just gives me the opportunity to be able to win when I play in tournaments. A lot of it is mentality, but, you know, the reality is like, I know I can play, right? So I know that I can, when I try my best to play my best, and usually the results come through. And as long as I just focus on the shot only, not who I'm playing against, what I'm playing for, or if I'm winning or losing, then usually I have my best game all around. Tough to beat me when I'm playing like that. Looking for the combo and the breakout. Very creative. Got pretty rewarded on it too. He's got the options there. The 13 balls opened up. 15 balls available to him. Needs to find one of those two. Once he finds one, he's got the other one open. So this is the work for him. If he's looking to win this championship for the first time as a King of the Hill champion, he's got to figure out those two balls at the bottom, the 12 and the 9. Going for it right now. Watch the pace. A little bit too much pace. Two ways to get out. Or you make the back cut, or you make the back cut, or you bank it. And then you're all in no matter which one you go. I think I just take the cut to the side on the 12. It's like there's more of the face on the 12 you can see from there. Let's take a look at this angle. So you can see here, like, the 12 ball might be blocking the 9 ball actually. But I think it's the 12 ball that he was shaping up for. So if it is the 12 ball, then he's got a choice but to take that ball. And what he's contemplating here is what happens with a 9. Because maybe he's thinking the 9 ball is going to push towards that bottom right corner. And if it does, then it might get tied up to the 6 ball. So that's what his concern is right now on the shot. Now, if he banks this and he makes it, he's going to be out for sure. But if he missed the bank, it's going to be 9-9. Light Divided, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Jason Musso, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Craig Murky, what's up, man? Harry Hafner, welcome. He hit a great shot, and he's got an opportunity now to get on the hill. Good pace. He's going to avoid the scratch. He's got a nice angle here. Choice is his for the 13 or the 15. He'll make a choice right away. I'm thinking you're probably going to want to set up for that 13 ball. Just to me, it makes sense to make the 15 in the opposite corner. Three balls remaining to get on the hill. Got to wait for somebody to shoot. I don't blame him. You know, you're at a crucial point in the match here. So you want to make sure there's no interference. Nothing standing in your view, corner of the eye type thing. Make sure to follow up there so you have a nice little spin draw angle to get set up for the 8 ball in the same corner. He's going to be good here. I can't see anything going wrong with these 2 shots remaining, so we'll put it up. Everybody walking around Mike right now. Just the 8 ball though, and it's close to the pocket, so he's all right. 10-8. He's on the hill. 1 win away from winning his first King of the Hill. Can he find it? Can he find it? Johnny Baptiste with his back against the wall. Needs to break and run both of his racks if he wants to win this tournament today. Mike Delgado with only 1 rack in between. There's 3 racks remaining at the moment. Mike only gets 1 of those 3 breaks. Johnny with 2. So if anybody can push this to a hill and maybe win it, Johnny's got the chance right now and he can do it. Will he get his 5th? Or will it be Mike Delgado crowned as a new King of the Hill champion? Rack number 19, Johnny Baptiste to break. When he makes the stripes, he finds a way to finish the table. Looking for some stripes on this one. He's going to make the stripe. And he's got a table. He's got a chance. So far, every time he's made a stripe off the break, he's ran that table out. He's had a wide open break. Here we go again. Wide open break. And this is the dangerous thing about, Johnny's break right now is that he's breaking with some confidence. He's making the balls. He's getting good spreads. He's not getting some crazy messed up tables. And so it's like he's dangerous right now. That's going to put a lot of pressure on Mike Delgado to try to break and run the next table. If he gets a ball off the break, he'll do his best to close it out. If he doesn't, he'll be a little bit nervous because he knows that his opponent will be able to tie it up and he'll have the break for the last rack, taking him out of the equation almost completely unless Johnny comes up dry on the last rack, which would be fitting for a hill-hill battle if we end up going that way. I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit of a grind-out battle again. Well, first he's going to get through this rack just to push it to the next one. People looking at me like I'm the DJ. I'm going to get one of those requests soon. Yo, bro, you got any Kanye? That was the first time somebody came up to me with the DJ. Yo, you got some Kanye? I'm like, what? You got some Kanye? And I was like, oh, I'm not the DJ. And then since then, I've been called the DJ like 5 times so far, man. These guys were just looking at me like I'm the DJ. And there's some country music going on, and they look like heavy metal guys, so they might be looking at me like I'm trying to scare them out or something. Turn them peaceful. No, I'm not on mute. I'm not. You just gotta turn up your hearing aid, Harold. Oh man, the comments on YouTube are going. Tough Table jumped on Facebook, gave a like. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate that. How often is the King of the Hill tournament? I usually have it 3 times a year. Sometimes I'll do it 4. For the Open, I do it 3 times a year. And the times I do it 4 or 5 is when I decide to have it for like the 550s and under, 625s and under. I'll have some King of the Hills for them too. That way everybody gets a chance to, get the experience of playing under pressure in big moments. Keith Salin, how you doing, man? You got to add me on Facebook. I got a new account. Or Saline, right? That's how I said. Closed match as expected, he says. Eric Loy says, $5 a game. 9-ball was my game. I'd bank it. Go, Johnny, go. Then he says, I like music in the background when I'm playing. Cool. Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. If it's too loud, though, it can be a pain in the ass, but not too bad. Johnny is going to do his work on that one. He's down by 1. Mike Delgado with some real pressure here now. Needs to make the ball off the break. So he's checking the rack, make sure that all the gunk is off. Make sure there's nothing sticking to the rack. That way he can get the best rack possible. Goes to show you how important this rack can be. He's taking all the measures necessary to close out on his rack. If he doesn't close this one out, Johnny Baptiste gets the last break for the hill-hill battle. And he's broken around most of his tables so far in this matchup. Might still have one left in there for a chance to get his 5th title. Mike Delgado has to do his best to shut down here. Patience is key if he doesn't get an open table. Put on your grinding boots, man. We're going to go grinding. I'm excited. What about you guys? I'm excited. If you guys are enjoying the stream, give me a like right now. There's 169 people watching right now on Facebook, man. Great time to like the stream. If this is your first time ever tuning in and watching one of my streams, Arriagada, let me know where you're from. I'd like to say hi to you. We have a lot of the people that tune in and watch every week whenever I stream on Sundays. But this is a Saturday, so we got different faces in here, different crowd. Let me know where you're from. I want to say hi. And welcome to the stream. Same with YouTube. If you're from somewhere else and this is your first time watching on YouTube, I want to know where you're from. Drop a line. Say hello. That's all you got to say. Rack number 20, and we're getting deep into this one now. Mike's going to make a ball. He's going to make a stripe, and he's got a pretty decent table. Got to work it out, though. 9 balls in a bad spot. Other than that, we're looking pretty good here. He's got a nice opening shot. 10 balls in a tough spot, too, but it goes to the bottom right corner. Once he gets onto 11 ball, he can get onto that 10 ball. But the 9 ball is the problem. That's the real problem here. He's counting the balls to make sure that he knows what he's shooting. And there's 7 solids at the table, so he's definitely stripes. He can take that 10 ball now, because like if he hits that 4 ball and makes it, it's still a good shot and open. Oh, wait, no, it wouldn't be. Because he's stripes, if he hits that 4 ball, it would be a foul. I'll take that back. 10 ball and 9 ball, that's where the work is at. If he's going to win his first King of the Hill championship, it's going to be through those 2 balls. He needs to figure out the puzzle there. I'm like hungry, man, but I can't eat. I just want to watch this match. Can't believe that we're getting this deep into the match, and these guys are like right there, neck and neck, man. Ten to 11 at night. We started at basically 12 o'clock today. We're on to 11 hours of play. Mike Delgado with a chance to end that clock. All he's got to do is win this game. Sounds simple enough, right? Never is, though, when things are tied up and it's a bit of a battle. This is the key shot now. Position on the next ball is going to matter more than anything. Unless he takes that 11 ball now, which I wouldn't mind taking. That will open up the 9 ball. Well, he's opened up the 9 ball. He's ended up pretty tight, though, but he's got the shot on the 10 ball, so he's still okay. He does have a shot on the 9 ball, but it's really close to that 3 ball. If he can get onto the 9 ball, he might have a chance at that 14, but really, really difficult here. He might be looking at something like making this 10 ball to the corner, coming in with the cue ball off the cushion back to the left, playing a cut shot off the, like on the 9, and making it off the 14 ball ever so lightly. That will push the 14 ball up above the 2 ball, opening up the pocket for the top left corner. And then he would have to make sure he has a shot on the bottom left corner, which is the 12 ball, and then something to get him up table again. Now, this is really crafty and pretty creative, and I don't know if this is all going to work, but judging from this point of view, to me, it looks like that's the way we can work this table out. Take a peek. And that 9 ball does go to the top right corner, too. So there are other possibilities for that 9, but if you don't take that 10 ball, then you're stuck taking that 12, and you're shooting over the ball, limited angle, and limited viewing room. So you can't really do much for spins or speed. 10 ball gives him the perfect scenario to be able to set up for whatever he wants, but he needs to make that 10 ball work for him. Because that 9 ball and 14 are in trouble. Gotta watch the pace on this one. Trying to cheat the pocket a little bit. It's going to come up short, and Johnny's going to have a chance to be able to get tied up now. One crack at the cat. Can he get the finish? Can open up the 5-1 right now. 3 ball he can play position for up to 6. The 2 ball is the problem ball. That's what he's trying to figure out right now. Oh, and if you haven't gone to my YouTube channel to subscribe or to like the stream on there, you can always follow the link that's pinned. Go to the YouTube channel, and then you can subscribe or you can like from there. He was supposed to get that breakout on that 5 and 1, and he didn't get it, so that's a problem for him now. He's gonna have to work out this table. It's gonna take a little effort. Almost there, but still some work left. Gonna call just a shot. Pretty smart. He's left him hooked on the 9 ball, not right on top of it, but he's, you know, in a bad spot on the 9. I don't lose my other camera. Oops. Sorry about that. Oh man, everything reset on that one. Okay. And all that was just because I lost my cam. It went somewhere and I couldn't find it. So I tried to get it back. And I got it back. Okay. Good. Sorry about that glitch out, guys. It only happens when something like this happens where I gotta revert something that I wasn't aware that happened. And somehow I moved my second camera into some other space. I had no idea where it went, so I tried to track it down manually and I couldn't figure it out, so I went back with the undo option, which this is the reason why you guys seen all that happening there. You're not having an epileptic attack, it's the screen. Calm down, man. You don't need to call anybody. You're still okay, bro. Yeah, and this is the only option he's got here is just a jump shot. 9 ball's gonna be tough to sell him, but if he makes this shot, he'll have a chance at it. Money shot, if anything. I'm pretty sure he hit the 9 ball first. Yeah, he hit the 9 ball first. You hit the 9 ball first. So Johnny Baptiste has earned himself an opportunity to be able to get to the last rack and break for the match. All he's got to do is just win this rack, which is now pretty open. A little bump into the 5 could have been something, but it's all right. He's got a shot on the 3 or in the 6. It's going to make the 5. Hit that a little funny. He might have been having some background thinking on that one. And he's ended up in a tough spot here. Jump shot's going to be the only option. And he can hit these jump shots pretty good to the point where he can get some draw action off of it. I'm thinking that's the way you're going to do this jump. Jump with the draw for a chance to win. What do you guys think wins it? Do you still think that Johnny wins it? Or do you think that Mike wins it? I'm doing double counts on the cash because I just want to make sure that I have it all. I don't want to be short and then have to go and pull out money from the bank, which has happened before. And a lot of that is just because some people pay ahead of time, some people pay last minute, and there's e-transfers in cash, and there's always something. What a shot from Mike. What a shot. He's deep into the pocket, though. If he can make the shot to the corner, he's still okay. Just the 10 and the 8 ball remaining for Mike Delgado to win his first King of the Hill championship. Johnny Baptiste with a huge chance to be able to win the match or win the game and take it to the last rack. Comes up into trouble. We'll turn the table over to Mike. Mike makes a beautiful kick shot, gets himself into a position to win. 2 shots away from doing so now. And you know he's feeling the moment. You know he is. I know he is. Just got to find the finish here, though. Stay composed. He went the wrong way. Supposed to come to the left, so you know he's feeling the pressure here. Can he make a cross bank for the win? Can he come up with a safety for the win? I don't think he goes to that corner, man. He definitely needed to come over to the left. I think he should have played more spin and just settle for a longer shot there with the back cut on the 8 ball. But here, like, he's kind of stuck. If it goes to the corner, he's still good to go. If it doesn't, the only other option would be a safety or a cross bank, which safety isn't there. And the cross bank is maybe not there either. Might be looking to make this off the horn of the pocket. Off the horn, off the pocket, off the face of the pocket, and into the pocket. I would have waited if I was Mike. There's people walking by. He tried to cheat it off the horn. Leaves Johnny with a jump or a combo or a shot to the corner. Shot to the corner is the way he's going to go. He says he was good, but he didn't really have much of the shot, so he was just trying to make it. And man, this is a crazy, crazy battle. I mean, I thought that Mike just won the tournament. And now Johnny's got a chance to break for the match. What the hell's going on in this place, man? 2.5 hours into this one, and Johnny Baptiste is on the hill. We're at Hill now. It's the final rack of this championship showdown. And Johnny Baptiste, who's been consistent on his break, will be breaking for the last rack. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm telling you right now. Crowd's into it. For sure they're into it, man. If you're not into it, what are you doing watching the stream, man? It's a beautiful matchup here. I don't think you can ask for any better than this. All right, let's get going. Rack number 21, the final rack between these guys. It is anybody's game. Johnny Baptiste to break. The last flame of the night. Let's make this one a hot one. Oh, and maybe he came up dry on the break. And he did. He has not come up dry on the break so far, but statistically, just so you guys are kind of aware, every time that he's come up dry on the break, Mike Delgado's won that rack. So the odds are on his side right now, statistically. But can he find the finish? One good thing about everything here is that he's got options. He can make the solids or the stripes. It's just a matter of choice, really. But that 11 ball is in a tough spot. And that 1 ball is not friendly at all. A lot of work whichever way you go. Might be the perfect rack for him here. Gives him a chance to kind of play a slower game, to work things out and get into a rhythm like he usually does. Looking for a breakout right off the hop here. No, he's not going to go for it. Lots and lots of work. He's come up a bit short from what he wanted, but he still has the option to make the shot on the ball in left corner. That can bring him over towards where he's pointing. Can play with some pace to punch that 11 ball away from the 4 ball, and then that might give you the shot on the 9 ball right after that. But you're more or less committed here on the angle, and you need a good result. So he's going to try to hold position because 11 goes. He's then tight on it, didn't quite get what he wanted, so now he's in trouble. Could still maybe make the shot, can still possibly cut that 14 ball to the side. So it's not as bad as I might make it seem, but he's in a little bit of trouble here. When things don't work out, usually you got to do a little bit extra to get back on par. I'm into it, says Serena. Right on, right on. Hey, congrats on your result, by the way, in the WPBA. Jonathan Campo Jr. says he makes a ball, I think it's over. And he didn't. How many breaking runs? No idea, man. There was only like maybe, I'm going to say like 4 of them. Maybe 5 of them. It wasn't many though. A lot of them were like turnover, or turnover, run out, or dry break and then run out. But breaking runs, it wasn't a whole lot. Committed to the cause here with the 11 ball. It's going to make the 11 and has the shot on the 9, and he's got a bit of an opportunity now. Just needs to find the angle to be able to break into this. And the 8 ball is still in a tough spot, but he can almost work this out. Well, he's got no choice but to try to work it out, really. If you want to be the champ, that is. Yeah, let's do it. Get me some likes on there. Let me know that you guys are enjoying this, man. It's the king of the hill. You don't get this every week. You get this once in a blue moon. It's some really good quality pool, man. Every single time. Oh, no. He's going to miss the shot, trying to set up the shape, and Johnny gets a chance to take this. Oh, man. Who's going to win this one? Johnny has a chance to close out now, and it's real. Like, I mean, everything is there. He's just one breakout away from getting it. Mike had the chance. He's going to come up short on the 9. A background thought at the last second. Is it going to be what costs him the match? Or is he going to get a lucky break once again and get back on this table to close out? Right now, the odds say that Johnny should run this table out. He's one breakout away from having a wide open table. He's just trying to find that spot. If he can find it, it's going to be game over. Yeah, you're welcome, Serena. Proud of you. Not everyone gets a chance to go into the dance, and you got a chance, and you made it pretty good. And it's only your first time, so you're only going to get better. once you get more and more used to competing against all the WPBA players, and you're going to be right at home. I just know you are. Johnny with a chance to close out. He's got the angle on the 5 to get into that 2 and 1. Got to watch what happens with that 8 ball, though. That could be the problem here. Don't know if he's going to go for the breakout right away, but he's going to go for the breakout right away. Oh, man. And that worked out. Boy, did that ever work out. He's got the shot on the 2. He's got the shot on the 1. It's open season on this one, and Johnny's hunting for another title. What a shot. Nice and simple, but I told you, man, it's usually nice positional play. And look at this one. Tic-tac-toe. All he's got to do is just make the balls on the table, and he should be good to go. Just don't want to get hooked on the 8 ball, which right now it seems like it would not happen, but you never know under pressure if you're feeling the nerves. What a shot, massive, Jonathan Campo. For sure, man. And he's out. Like, he knows he's out. He's got it all settled here. Johnny Baptiste looking to get his 5th. Mike Delgado was a couple of shots away from getting his 1st, man. He was so close. So close. I don't think he's getting another chance, so I just can't see it happening. If there was like a spread of balls everywhere, you know, and there was a little bit of room for trouble, I could maybe see it. But the way this table's set up, man, Johnny will have no problem closing this one out. It's just another game 25 for him. Oh, no, and he's going to miss that 6 ball. Oh, my God. Commentator's curse is real. I'm never going to deny it anymore, man. I totally thought that was it. It was out. Like 100% he's out. There's no way he's going to miss anything there. Commentator's curse is a real thing. I'll be damned. I never knew, man. Like I've always said, it never works. I don't believe in it. I believe that the player has the opportunity to create their own destiny. But right now, I feel like I might have cursed Johnny. Oh, man. Oh, man. And Mike Delgado, he's in a little bit of shock because he wasn't expecting to get back into the match. And here he is, once again, 5 balls away from winning the tournament, man. First King of the Hill is back on the line. Can he find the finish? Can take a little bit of a risk here, maybe taking that 15 ball to the corner. But I think he can stun draw off the 14, make that 13 or 15, draw back for the 9, and then find the finish. That's the way I would go. Oh, and if you really want to, like, you can go 14, 9, then the 15, 13. But I would go 14, stun over for the 13 or the 15, draw back from there for the 9, and then come down for that 13 ball to the side pocket. That's the way I would go. See what Mike Delgado does. One thing I can tell you, this will absolutely be the last opportunity at the table. So if he does not capitalize here, it will be over. And that can be a great disappointment for him. Because it's not often that you get a chance to get to the last bout in the King of the Hill and you have a chance to win it. Doesn't always come, man. When that time comes, you take advantage, you capitalize, you make it all happen. He's got that opportunity right here, right now. He's got a stun draw angle on this 15 ball to set up for the 13 ball to the side so he can change the play, finish off with the 9 ball. I don't think you should take the 9 ball here, though. That's what he's looking at. I don't think that's a good idea. Because then if you end up funny on that 15 or 13, now you're going to have to change the table again. Yeah, I like the stun draw. That's a good option here, Mike. Keep it simple, stupid. The good old piss rule. A little bit of body movement on that one. A little bit of anxiousness. He's feeling the moment now, man. 3 shots away from winning his first King of the Hill. Johnny Baptiste just waiting for an opportunity, any kind of opportunity. But it doesn't look like that opportunity is going to come. Oh, man, he almost hooked himself. Oh, man. Almost got himself in a bad spot. He can still make this 9 ball, but he's limited on what he can do for shape for the 8 ball. And he's going to get himself into a jam here if he doesn't play this out right. He's got to settle for a longer shot on the 8 ball. Going to have to follow this through off the top rail and through that 6 ball or around that 6 ball. He's looking to draw back, though. Oh, no. That's why you don't do that, man. That's why you play the follow through. And he can't believe he did that to himself. He was already celebrating in his head. Oh, man. I can't handle this no more. I mean, I might just have to call the ambulance right away because I'm about to have a heart attack in this one. Man, I can't believe it. I thought all day long he's going to follow that through. There's no reason to play around with this one. But then he tried to be perfect, and he didn't have to be perfect. He just had to have a shot on it. But he was looking for perfection. He wanted to make sure that there was no pressure at the end. And because of that, he overlooked the shot a little bit, got himself in trouble. You want me to watch it? I got to watch the shot. It's a jump shot. We're looking for contact on the 6. I'll be back. Mike Delgado has played in almost every single King of the Hill. Almost every single King of the Hill, man. He's come up short a couple of times from being there right at the end. The last time he was at the end, when he got to this championship round, he had nothing but struggles. All the luck went against him. This time around, everything is going for him. All the momentum, everything was there. But he puts himself in a crazy tight spot here on the 8 ball. Might have robbed himself from a chance. Thinking too much about the win, man. And that's something you're not supposed to do. But like I said, this is his first King of the Hill attempt to try to win it, or second one to try to win it, being in a championship match. And this one, like, he played his best. He was getting the rolls. He was playing his smartest, having some good balance on the table. He's done everything in his power to be able to win this title today. But he screwed himself over on the shape on the 8. And now he might regret this. Looking for an escape. Measuring out the 2-rail kick shot. Needs a little bit of luck on the leave. Oh, man, he might have got a little bit of luck there. I don't know. He's left Johnny a shot on the 7 ball. Nothing he can do with the 6 ball. He's got to make the 7. He needs the shape on the 6, which that shouldn't be a problem. But because you're back cutting this, you're going to add some more pace. So now that becomes a bit of a spin situation where you have to make sure you're spinning the right way so you have the shot on the 6 ball. I like this. He's going for the bank corner instead. It's kind of like a 2-way because if he doesn't make it, he blocks the 8 ball. Doesn't give him much on the 8 ball either. And if he makes it, it's an out. But oh no, he's going to leave the shot here for Mike, and it looks like it might be the smallest window in the world. But he can maybe make this 8 ball into that top left corner still. Might even be able to just nick it off the 7. At the very least, he can maybe lock up that pocket. Oh man, I don't know what to expect on this one. This is for the win. He's going to make it. What a shot. Mike Delgado wins his first King of the Hill. 11-10, the final score. What a match. Congratulations, Mike. Congratulations. He's happy. He's like, finally, Rod, what a finish. Let's take a look at it again. Mike Delgado's championship winning 8 ball. Just the perfect window. It was a great idea by Johnny. Came up a bit short. And Mike is happy, man. I got to pay him. I got to take care of it. Maybe I'll interview him. Well, he may not want to be interviewed. He's not that kind of guy, you know what I mean? Congratulations to Johnny for coming up and runner-up. Sorry you didn't get your 5th one. It might have been me, man. I might have given you the curse, but Mike Delgado found a way through this one when it looked like he was done. I got to go pay these guys. Let me go pay Johnny first, and I'll pay Mike right after. Woo! Congratulations to Mike Delgado. I hope you guys enjoyed that one, man. That was some really, really good pool. It's been one of, like, every King of the Hill is one of my favorites because I just love the competition on the King of the Hill. But this one was one of my favorites. Like, I really enjoyed this one. You know, we were short by 2 players instead of the usual 16, and I don't think that really changed much in the aspect of who came through the brackets. But I had a good time. There was a lot of, great matches. A lot of good challenges, a lot of great shots, man. Man, did we ever see a lot of great shots. I have no idea what the highlight of the day is for today. There was a lot of different options, though. And, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's stop the timer. It was just under, like, 2 hours and 40 minutes or something like that for that match. 3 hours was the long range of the shot. 2.5 hours was about the fast-paced one. These guys were right in the middle, so they were good pace. It was a good middle matchup. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you guys did, too. Those of you that never seen me before and you watch this for the first time, if you guys enjoyed the coverage, make sure you guys follow our Q Sports Live Facebook page. You'll get a chance to watch the streams whenever I go live, and I go live at least every Sunday for the most part. And then sometimes, especially in the busy season, I have a lot of events, and there's a lot of good competitive events. Right now, this one is one of the best ones that I have, the King of the Hill. The next one coming up is going to be a great one. I'm going to be posting that one up by tomorrow. It should be by tomorrow. And that one's going to be Rumble in the Jungle, 3-man team with a female player in the lineup. So it's going to be a really interesting one. I'm looking forward to that one. That one's going to be a crazy 8. I'll have the poster for you guys tomorrow, and we'll see if people come out to play in that one. But that one's going to be a really good one. Rumble in the Jungle is going to be King of the Hill's shadow, because King of the Hill is a great matchup for sure. But I don't know. There's Rumble in the Jungle, man. It's got potential. I'm telling you, it's got potential. All right, so that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you for liking and sharing the stream if you guys did. If you didn't, you could always do it right now before we call it a night. Those of you that haven't gone to my YouTube channel, if you enjoy the coverage, 1080p is way better, so get over there. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can find the YouTube channel pinned on the comments on the Facebook page. Just follow that link. It'll take you to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe from there. And, yeah, this is exciting. Very exciting, man. Usually I do an interview at the end for the winner, but like Mike just wants to, enjoy his moment. His family is watching, friends are watching here. He's feeling pretty good about it, so he just wants to call it a night. And he might be looking for some action actually right now. He might be looking for a side bet. Anyways, that's going to be it for now. Thank you for tuning in, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for liking and sharing the stream if you did. If you didn't, you could always do it next time. There's always going to be a next time until I can't do this no more. And so hopefully that won't be for a while. Hopefully I'll have a good career still ahead of me. But that's it, man. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Let's go and do a couple of quick shout-outs here. The Hanger Billiards and Sports Lounge. That's where we're at. 121 Scurfield Boulevard. If you want to give them a call, especially with the busy season coming up, corporate parties and such, give them a call at 204-560-2929 to book your spot. I'm telling you right now, you won't regret it, man. The vibe is always vibing in here. Service is top notch. And if you love pool, best tables in the city right now. I'll tell you that much. And, well, let's go a little bit further. Jam Up Apparel. If you want to find their stuff, you can go to jamupapparel.com. You'll find some of their new gear. I'll have more of their new gear, and hopefully by tomorrow. I'm working on it. But we'll have some more of that new gear for you guys, so you guys can check out some of the newest stuff that Jam Up Apparel has to offer. Find them at jamupapparel.com. And if there's anything there that you want to, maybe inquire about, or maybe you just want to order through me so you can support me through Jam Up Apparel, you can message me, Rod, at jamupapparel.com. Any questions you got, I'll get on it right away. Anything you want to order, I'll do my best to get it taken care of as fast as possible, including the delivery time. I'm telling you, I'm your inside, man. You might as well use it. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll bring it up again just in case. Rod Arriagada /CSL Manitoba. Subscribe. Find me on Facebook under Rod Arriagada, Q Sports Live, one word, and Manitoba, a second word. You can see it right here. Make sure you add me or follow me, especially if you love pool like I do. I'm always sharing pool, man. And if you guys like the coverage, you want me to come on and cover your event, message me at cslmanitoba@gmail.com. If you want me to just advertise an event for you, and we do have viewers from all over Canada, United States, and across the world. If there's anything that I can promote for you, any event, send me the poster at cslmanitoba@gmail.com. Give me the details. I'll share it. Even if it's not pool related, man. Maybe it's a gala. Maybe it's a social. I don't know. Whatever it is you got going on, a fundraiser. Whatever it is, let me try to do my best to help you. And all I ask in return is that you just like the stream, share every now and then, and maybe subscribe to the YouTube channel. Because that's where all the money's at for me, is YouTube, man. So if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, and if you haven't liked the stream so far on YouTube, you know what to do. Help me out, man. I need to get a little bit further in life. I love pool, and I need more people to know how much I love it. Only you can help, man. I'm already screaming at the top of my lung every single time. I promise. Let's go to the last highlight. It is the champion shot. A back cut on the 8-ball. Missed the scratch. And hallelujah. Thank you very much, Mr. Baptiste, he says. The more you sweat in practice, the less you bleed in battle. I'm telling you right now, man, the only way to become one of the greatest players around is by first challenging yourself to play against better players. 2, working on your game. Don't rack and break and try to run the table out. You can do that when you play in a tournament. Work on the specifics. Figure out your banks, your cuts, your safety. The safety is so huge. But work on your game, small bits at a time. Put in that commitment. Don't give up no matter how hard it becomes. Get out there and become the champion within, man. I'm looking forward to you getting there. And I look forward to seeing your highlight of the day whenever it is that you get on the stream to show me your new level of skill. And don't forget to check out Clutch Shot Billiards Apparel at clutchshot.company.site. That's where you find them. Make sure you say hi to Carlos for me. Carlos Sanchez. And that's going to be it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the coverage. It was a good time. I had a lot of excitement, a lot of, happiness. There's a little bit of everything going on. Some mixed feelings here and there, too, because there's some people like I didn't really want them to do well, and they kept doing well. And then other people were not doing well, and I wanted to do well. So I was like all over the place, man. But no, I'm kidding. I never picked sides, so it didn't matter to me who did good and who didn't. To me, I'm always looking for the best matches possible, and I'm rooting for everyone. Even if it's somebody that I don't get along with, it doesn't matter to me. I root for everyone, man. I'm 100% fair and square. Maybe not so square. I like to have fun. I'm a little round, you know what I mean? Especially around the belly. Anyways, I gotta go, man. I'm just going crazy. Thank you for liking and sharing the stream. Yeah, thank you for taking the time to interact with me, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a great time. We'll see you guys at the tables again next time, which is going to be tomorrow for the Sunday Open. And then in a couple of weeks or a few weeks, we're going to be back. It's a couple of weeks I'll have the Mud Bog out of Lake St. Martin on the 11th, and you can see that on YouTube. And then a couple of weeks after that, we're going to have the Rumble in the Jungle. It's going to be exciting, man. I'm telling you right now. You're going to look forward to it because I am. And I'm telling you, it's going to be very exciting. Anyways, that's going to be it for now. I got to go take some pictures of the champion the King of the Hill champion, Mike Delgado, officially King of the Hill champion now. All right, we'll see you guys at the tables next time, which should be tomorrow. Until then, have a good night, everyone. Cheers. And looking at the comments here as I go out, Serena says, good words of advice. Oh yeah, always. The pool wisdom is like my absolute best. I'm always trying to make sure that people get it. You know, they understand more about it. Brian de Monahan says, congratulations, Mike. Great match all around. Oh, for real, man. 100%. I agree. Shane says, hi, JJ, JU, HH. I have no idea what's going on there, man. Carrix Delgado says, yay, congrats. Carmelito says, congratulations, Mike Delgado. Mark Aguilar says, congrats, Mike Delgado. Perry Lafreniere says, haha, what a finish. And Darcy Good Running says, good game, congrats. I was nervous, says Trent. Wow. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, that's what it's about, right? We love those moments, man. And we can live those moments to other players if you just have the right person commentating the match, I think. Because, I mean, I'm all energy, man, and I was into it for real. None of those emotions were fake. Every one of them I was feeling every moment, man. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Hill, let's go, said Eric. Corner pocket. What a match, says Robert Griffith. Thanks for the stream, Rod. What a tournament, says Matty Boy. And Eric says, make sure you hit it. Oh, yeah, hit it, baby. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, especially on YouTube. Congrats from Lake Michigan. I think that's what it says. Or Michigan, says Melody. Thank you for tuning in, Melody. And once again, if you guys didn't subscribe, here's your chance. That's it for the shoutouts. I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good night, everyone. Cheers.